pray to God the worst is over.
Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is...
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have...
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Sir Radzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses, but don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
What the hell are you doing?
God be with you.
What's happened?
Things are bad. Very bad.
Plague?
Indeed so. Something's...
I'm looking for Matthias.
Matthias? The brigands got him, poor lad.
Who attacked you?
I don't know. Some bandits.
I heard the
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross and woke the whole village.
Tell me more about...
Worse than you can imagine. The old stud, livestock, sheep, chickens. All dead or dying.
I'm sorry to... I'd like to talk...
I see. Well, if you stand at the main gate of the stable...
Thanks.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
He took me into his garrison.
Hal, the blacksmith's boy, in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
You survived. That's something to thank God for.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid.
Oh, damn! Are you alright?
Well, at least I...
But you've been hurt.
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm...
Tell me about the...
What do you want to know?
Can you describe...
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so...
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive.
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided...
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit.
Good luck, then.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melachar, who roused the whole village, and...
What? You mounted an...
Aye, and that was the key. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find.
Tell me about the...
What do you want to know?
About this... When did this...
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals stopped.
What are the signs?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes.
Has anyone died?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one... Either way, the animals are dropped.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melachar and Straw has...
Can I ask you...
I haven't been here long.
Who are you?
My name is Henry.
It's long past time. And what do you want?
I need to know how the ill...
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband.
Are you mad, woman? I'm not touching a plagued carcass.
My God.
A man trying to...
All right. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like he'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side. Isn't that God's own truth?
I'm sorry that they killed your son. I truly am sorry. But if you don't want that disease to take your wife, you'll let me see her right away. I can help her.
I don't want her taken, no.
There. You see?
What? Are you a quack?
Something like that.
Then go to it. Go!
Fever. Just like Melachar's wife.
allowed inside. If you want to go in, talk to Melikar. Good day to you.
I need to talk to...
Sorry.
But I'm Sir Radzig Cobbler's envoy, and I urgently need to question the captive.
I don't care if you're... If you want to talk to the cap...
What? Oh, oh wait.
You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in, talk to Melikar.
I need to talk...
You would. Watch it. You can't draw your weapon. You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in, talk to Melikar.
It looks like he's caught that sickness. What am I going to do? If he dies, I'll be right back where I started. Jesus, he's sick. Jesus, he's sick too. I'll have to try and keep him alive. Jesus, he's sick too. I'll have to try and keep him alive.
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here?
I'm here because of...
God bless you, boy.
I need to know
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever. My wife, too.
Is there any...
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours...
You have my thanks.
Wait a minute, will you?
So tell me.
I need to write my will.
I might manage that.
Excellent.
Yes?
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of Merhojed, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh. At this time the cobbler...
In no event shall my prodigal son Eliah, the layabout...
Yes. And then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian. This will was written down...
Henry, presently...
Well, I never. That will add some weight. Here, take my rings.
Where can I...
Well, where do you think?
All right.
Yes. Go now.
Are you serious? What the hell are you doing?
Brother, dear...
Yes,
Everyone is nearly here. Wait, you're not my brother?
Brother, don't you recognize me? I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes. I'm thirsty. Terribly.
I hope they leave soon.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Not right now. Matthias sent me.
Matthias? My God, did something happen?
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhojed was attacked.
Oh God! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhojed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well. I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
What is it?
I'd like to look a bit of everything.
Can you now?
To be honest.
So what am I supposed... Well, never... Go to the herb.
Clear.
Not so far. Those plants have their use, but they've no...
How can I...
You see, this is the part where you learn something.
I see.
Once you've cleared the...
Don't worry. Some kind of disease has... Johanka said that you might be able...
A disease?
Intriguing? It's terrifying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound uncaring.
All right. The important thing is whether you can help us.
I can't say at this point. Tell me.
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhojed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. Sorry, I mean to say it's most unusual. Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
So, where's...
Evidently there's something amiss.
In the what?
The digestive...
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue. Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded case. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and what? Where did I put those books? Damn!
I think I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the...
I'll get started right...
I, meanwhile, shall head...
Merhojed.
Oh, yes, Merhojed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has...
Thank you, brother. There's one man there who needs your care more urgently than anyone.
Out of the question. I shall spend...
I wish I'd waited.
Hey!
Ah! Watch where you're going, you lout. You nearly killed me.
You can't draw your weapon here. What were you playing at with that weapon?
Can I take a look?
What's got into you, boy?
I've been sent here from Talmberg.
Gotta be the master builder.
It has to do with...
Ah, then that's a matter of supply. His studies right...
And who are you?
Brother alive.
What do you...
What?
Do you...
A little.
Thank you.
What the hell?
Good man, may I disturb you for a moment?
What is it then?
It's about this. I challenge you to a duel, sir.
What?
You heard? Don't try to wriggle out of it. Let's get to it.
I've no time for a dueling now.
Ah, then I only hope some Christian soul will give me a proper burial. I don't want the flesh picked from my bones by ravens.
Jesus! Look where you're going.
Father.
What's the matter, my son?
I'm bringing Vincent's last one.
Almighty Father, be...
Master Vincent has been taken...
Yes, I did hear that people are sick in some village hereabout, but Vincent is still...
Yes?
Let us hope the good Lord will leave him here with us a while longer.
Thank you.
Isn't that all you got? What's the matter? Come on. All right, enough. I give up, you hear? Dos par terre!
It's done.
Did you weed the beds and...
I may have...
If it's only... I'm going to...
So, here I...
It doesn't look good at all, my boy.
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them...
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here...
Are you alright?
Well,
But you've been hurt.
You've no business here. Clear off, or you'll be sorry.
Can you hear me?
Don't move a finger! Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest. You'll get what for.
Hey! You! Halt! You there! Stop! Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you. You're dead.
Come.
Shit. I'm going to enjoy this. Curse it! Take that! I'll chop you to pieces, you rat! No! Fucker! No! Bring it on! I'm going to enjoy. Hey, where's your torch? You can't... I'll find you, you cur. You can't hide from me.
Look where you're going.
What's happening? Oh my god.
Yes. Where d
Actually,
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus, just the two. Certainly.
I was in a bad way myself back then. How is everything?
Holding up. People who we don't have enough food or...
Alright, that's...
Look, last week Bohuslav died. We desperately need help.
I'll do what...
You're back?
Yes, and I...
Good Lord above.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the land of the living. That's not your concern. I'm the one asking questions here.
You'll have an easy job.
How so?
I won't give you any...
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Ratte executioner busy too long. if you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief, and the chief had the coin minted.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Course I did. I brought those groschen to
Did you?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna. By the cross...
So Menhart's way?
Might be. Might not.
And does this Menhart know?
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him and...
I see. So I suppose there's no...
It'd be a waste of breath.
Who else knows?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt and me, there was a few others.
You said you used to bring up...
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye.
Give it to me then.
I'd be delighted.
What were they?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters.
Why did you attack?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon...
So he's planning more?
The chief's always planning something.
Who's the chief?
Bandit. If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
Where's that chief?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merhojed, but he wasn't with...
So he's a foreign?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech.
Judging by how he looked?
More by the way he talks. Any man...
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them men came, men went. Lots of squad.
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind.
Uh-huh. How did you know?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army.
That's all I need.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let...
That's for Sir Radzig.
Henry! I think old Straw's come for the brigand.
Step back from that Eden, young fella!
But you can't kill me! Not just like that!
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut! You don't even get a say!
Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's...
Don't stand in my way, Melikar!
Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
He's coming with me. He's Sir Radzig's prisoner, and only Sir Radzig has the right to decide if he lives or dies.
I don't give a fuck about you, or Sir Radzig fucking Kabila! That bastard killed my boy, and I'm gonna kill him!
You'll have to deal with me first.
You get what for?
Curse it! See, dearie!
Weak at the knees, have you? Fuck! Yo!
Godless Wilson, that cutthroat bastard. What are you doing with him?
What are you doing with him?
Where is he?
That godless
Where is
Orson!
he?
Why are you protecting him, Melikar?
Oh my God. He's stiff.
My God, guard! Quick! There's a corpse!
You'll learn what it is to suffer, you fucking dog.
Can I ask?
I haven't.
Where does...
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see...
Jesus Christ be praised.
We found out what...
And?
You should check where your water's coming from.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well?
I have my
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young...
Welcome back. My name...
Oh, you'll have it.
How, sir? That's...
Oh,
what? That's not...
I got...
Who's... Just...
More...
Where...
You... That meant...
I suppose so.
It was... I didn't...
Uh-huh. How did... Why did you... So, did... And... Who... You...
I'd be...
What... That's all... That...
Henry! I think old Straw's come for the brigand!
Let's talk.
To hell with that.
I understand, Straw, truly. I lost my parents. They were slain in front of my eyes until the day I die,
And if you got your hands on the man who... See.
Now, me, I'll deal with him.
Hey!
Henry, I'm glad you came. Greetings. What do you need?
Sir Radzig, I believe...
I do. We once had a rather...
An amusing encounter.
It happened before we went to Poland. I hired Wolflin as a mercenary to help deal with the royal matter. We were laying siege to Herstein Castle because the lord there had been collecting tolls on the royal highway. It was winter, and the mountain passes were knee-deep in snow. There was no way to get reinforcements or supplies to us. So, by chance, the lady of the castle, Ophelia, arrived and wanted to get inside. Her carriage got stuck in the snow. Then Wolflin got the idea we would hold Lady Ophelia hostage in exchange for Lord Herstein's surrender along with his men.
But they could easily have broken their promise once the lady was...
Of course. We expected it, and we had something up our sleeve. It was snowing heavily, and the visibility was low, so they didn't notice it wasn't Lady Ophelia. As soon as the gate closed behind the carriage, only in the meantime, Wolfling killed the whole escort and opened a side gate in the walls, where we were waiting. After that, it was all over in minutes. So tell me.
I think he'll be hanging from the battlements soon.
I don't suppose you stayed out of it.
How could I, sir? Wolfling asked me to give you his regards, and he said if you're going to march against...
My God, it's a fine...
Perhaps it's not such a bad thing, my lord.
You're probably...
I'll be going. I've returned from...
How does it look?
I brought them help from the monastery. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease. Well,
thank Christ. What about the captive?
He was infected.
I see.
Fortunately, he survived and I had a chance.
What did you find?
He was transporting the false coins to Pribyslavitz. He got them from some merchant.
I don't know him.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over.
Excellent, Henry. We mustn't let this opportunity... Don't go yet. You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir.
What is it?
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.